Good day, my name is Loïc Prat. I'm Registrar Unit Head in the Scientific, Curatorial and Collection Management Department. Today, we will explain you how we installed the colossal head from Xalapa Museum in Mexico. And so this head was in Xalapa Museum, so it's in the south of Mexico, and it was on display in the museum, and we had to coordinate with the fine art logistic team there through our company, and we had to manage the installation, so it was quite a heavy work actually, because we need a special gantry to pick up from there and then to go to Mexico, where we'll do the packing of the object before the shipment to UAE. This is a quite heavy object. We are nearly 6 tons, so 5.8 tons, and it requires very specific equipment to lift it and pack it. The biggest challenge here was to carry the object to the Louvre, Abu Dhabi. So for that we had to really check about the load capacity of the museum, if it can sustain such a heavy object, and to transport it in a place where it would be easy to drop and to pick up. So for this we studied all the possibilities we had to store it, and so we managed to find a place in the temporary exhibition and to bring it then to this place. So at the beginning we had 3 places, one inside the permanent galleries, one in another room in the lobby, and this final one. This one was the most suitable place for the object, in terms of impact for the visitors as well. In terms of operation, there are 2 critical phases in the installation of the head. First one is the transfer of the colossal head from its storage place to the lobby, because we had to protect the floor to avoid the floor to collapse. Therefore, we used a huge quantity of plywood to protect the floor, and especially given the distance between the 2 spaces, we had to, it took actually a full night just to protect the floor. And also to move it from outside to inside, because the space was narrow, so we had to go perfectly straight while 13 persons were pushing the crate. What was interesting is to lift and to move the object to its position. It requires a lot of knowledge actually to handle an heavy object like this. First, because the object didn't travel in a standing position, as you can see here, but flat position. It's better for a better repartition of the weight. And then the challenge was to pick it from the crate and lift it in standing position on the podium. And for this, you need to be really careful about the position of your rope, and depending on the location of the rope, you will be able to manage the tilting of the head. And this is one of the bigger aspects of the operation, is the knowledge to put these ropes at the right position to allow a slow tilt of the head. And then when it was done, the other challenge was to display the head on this tiny podium here that is currently hidden by the socket, but to make it in a way it will stand by itself without falling down. And for this we had the input of the mounting company, and the team prepared wedges to stabilize the head. For this we use wood, and for this one, particularly this one, we use oak due to these strengths. So it gives you just the idea. We were all standing here and it was testing, lifting the head, checking the balance of the head, make some tests, and once it was perfectly balanced, then we were able to install the head on its location.